Crude One, welcome aboard. My name is Joseph James. It's December 8th, 2010. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Here's your live stream recap. We had a great day in the room today. We broke our record from yesterday, right? We had 380 ticks yesterday. We had 390 ticks today. So we broke the record yesterday that was broken from November. So again, we continue to have amazing results, obviously, at the end of the year here. Been a great year so far. We've made incredible progress in our trade room, and we're finishing up 2010 with a bang right now. I'll talk more about those trades we took, though, in a moment. Want to remind you guys about the blog. Of course, if you're watching the video on the blog right now, if you're watching this video on something else besides the blog, there should be a link below the video to take you right back to the blog. All right? If you're on the blog, though, don't forget the headers up top, right? These headers up top here, trade room resources, Beginner's Corner, live webinars, right? All these things, great opportunities to learn more about what we do in the trade room every day, right? If you're not a member, if you're a guest, or even if you are a member, don't forget, lots of great resources, guys, on this blog. So get to know the blog a little bit, right? Click around up top here and see all the information we have in this blog. Now, don't forget, guys, if you ever have any problems at all, if you're a member or a guest, or maybe you don't know what you are, right, and you want to find more information, use the search box. And you can also use live support, right? We have somebody standing by that can help answer your questions. So use that live support button, right, and ask them for help. All right, guys, so get to know the blog. Let's see what we did today here. Now, as you can see, not as many trades we took yesterday, but boy, big profit today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 trades today. We took 15, 16 yesterday. As you can see here, I had one loss there, the last trade of the morning. I was trying to get myself to 400 ticks today. I must admit, trying to force a trade there at the end of the day, and ended up with a small loss on it. But as you can see here, guys, we kicked our day off with a bang. The first two trades of the day, 69 ticks, 26 ticks. There's 100 ticks right there. Right? There's 100 ticks, $1,000 before 8:30 this morning. It was actually kind of funny because we sat down this morning, did our morning prep. And I said, all right, guys, we got a gold pattern setting up here at 8 o'clock, never expecting it to really move that fast. And it set up real quickly, took the trade. 70 ticks later, we're up $700, and it's only 8 o'clock. It was kind of funny because we came in this morning thinking to ourselves, right now, right, let's not be too over aggressive, right? Let's not let that confidence get to us, right? Let's not give back any money that we made yesterday. Right? Well, that went out the window, right? 10 minutes into the trading day, we're up 70 ticks, and then at 8:30 we're up another 26 ticks. So we had 100 ticks here before the U.S. market even got started today. At 10 o'clock today, we had made over 200 ticks, and we're thinking to ourselves, well, we'll keep trading today. So the profit kept coming today, guys. Gold and crude. We had patterns on the Russell and the Euro. I focused on my own trading, though, on gold and crude. But, guys, this will work on any market. Guys, any time frame, any market, 1 contract, 10 contracts, 1,000 contracts, guys. This is going to be one of the most flexible trading methods you'll ever going to use. If you don't believe me, come in, join me tomorrow morning in the live trade room, and I'll show you guys how, whether you want to be a scalper, day trader, swing trader, you want to trade crude, right? You want to trade gold, Russell, Euro, S&P, DAX, the CAC, maybe you want to trade the Nikkei, whatever you guys want to trade. I don't care what market you want to trade, what time frame you want to trade. I don't care how big your account is, how small your account is. And to be completely honest with you, I'd rather have you with no experience at all, right? Between you and I, right? Experienced traders, they have all these old bad habits, right? My hand's raised too, right? 10 years ago, I built some horrible habits. I still have those bad habits. So remember, guys, you don't need to have a lot of experience, right? Having experience sometimes leads to bad habits. So if you're a brand new rookie, right, you are green as green can be, right? New traders see fantastic results because we give you guys the fast track method. The fast track method teaches you those strong, right, foundation, those skills, those important habits you need. Right? Never buy the highs, right? Buy the lows. We don't chase, right? All these things that we learn as new traders, right, can hurt us or help us down the road. So as a brand new trader, I'm going to teach you guys the basic fundamentals, what I call good trading habits, to help you guys get on the path to achieving these same results. All right, guys? So 391 ticks. Big day. This is the biggest day of our trade room this year, right? Biggest day of my career here in the trade room. So 390 ticks. We keep breaking those records every day right now, right? I would be surprised, but of course yesterday we had 382 ticks, right? Before that, we had 2 times in November of 320 ticks, 360 ticks. So we're definitely not scared to make some pretty good money here, guys. 391 ticks. We got 12,000 in the month so far, and of course 240,000 for the year so far, guys. Great day here in the room. Let's keep moving. What happened today? Well, of course, today's a Wednesday, so Wednesdays are higher risk on crude before 10:30, right? Every Wednesday morning, 10:30. Of course, sometimes it's moved around, but most of the time, Wednesday morning, 10:30, you're going to have crude inventories. And what happens is you have two different personalities: the before the news and the after the news, right? So today we had to be careful, because before the news, we were expecting to see fake out breakouts, right? No follow through, choppy, sluggish market, which we saw. But after the news, it didn't get much better, okay? Because I think the news this morning, kind of confused some people today with the tax things coming out earlier on this week, and then it was a really low inventory number. But we didn't have durable goods last week, right? Because of the holiday before that. So I think what happened was, I think we didn't have durable goods. There was no durable goods orders to look at. Therefore, people couldn't get the correlation like we use, right? We use the durable goods and the crude inventories to make an educated decision based upon what's going to happen next on crude on Wednesday mornings. We didn't get that today. So the personality before 10:30 was just as bad as the personality after 10:30. We'll take a look at crude oil in a moment here for you guys on the trade today on crude. So we also had, of course, we had to worry today that this is now going to start. This will be the last week of good price action, right? We know next week is when we start getting distracted for the holidays, right? Traders start taking off early. So this week is the last week of really good price action. So we're really trying to take advantage of it right now. We had the dollar at the highs, and the dollar at the highs, we talked about this morning in our morning prep. If you guys missed that morning prep, guys, the morning prep is posted every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time on the blog. So go to sidewaysmarkets.com, check that morning prep at 8 a.m. Eastern time every single morning. Now, in that morning prep, we talked about the dollar. Dollar at the highs, which means we're looking for the dollar to drop, but at the same time, we were going sideways at the highs, and we knew that sideways dollar would be sloppy markets we wanted to trade. So that was one thing we noticed right away this morning. We also had gold at the highs, so we bought, right? We bought the lows. I'm sorry, the gold. We sold the highs, right? Coming down off the highs. Then we bought the support and bought it right back up, right? Those were our two trades this morning for 100 ticks. Sold the highs at 8 o'clock, bought the lows, right? Took my profit, then bought the lows at 8:30, bring it right back up. And again, patience on crude oil today, right? We had to be patient on crude. We took 3 trades on crude. One of them a nice big winner for us. We'll take a look at them here in a moment, right? But basically, we used tape reading to allow us to buy at the highs, right? We don't like to buy the highs, but sometimes we have to abandon what we think, right, and trade what we see, right? And that's exactly what we did here today on the crude. So we know potentially a sloppy day because of the dollar, right? Had to be patient on crude oil. And of course, we had the gold at the highs, so we were expecting to sell the highs on gold, all right? Let's take a look. Now, here's my dollar. Here's that mighty USD. And the dollar this morning, right, here was our concerns. Our concerns were right up top here, right? There's our concerns. Now, of course, we talked about this yesterday, right? There's my wedge, right? And of course, yesterday we were down bottom here, right? Remember that, guys? Yesterday we were at the lows of the range, and if you remember what we said yesterday, we said, you know what? We're probably going to get the dollar to go all the way to the top of that trading range, and as you can see, that's exactly what happened. Now, here's where we began concerned when we saw we had sideways chop here at the previous high of day, right? That was a concern. So my exact words were, we're at the highs of the channel, right, or the wedge, expect the dollar to drop. If the dollar drops, look to buy support, gold, crude, euro, Russell. My other suggestion was, if the market continues to go sideways here, right, if we don't get that big drop, then expect to have choppy, sideways, right, challenging markets.